Hello there, Ívar by Ívar's Fly Workshop. Today we are tying a classic pattern which is called Light Spruce, and the Light Spruce is a really good fly when it comes to fishing for trout. As I understood, the fly is originated from North America, northern states or Canada, somewhere from there, but the deal is that it works perfectly in Iceland as well. And I got a request about this fly to tie it, so I'll tie it. It's actually an Icelandic guy who requested it, but I'll do the videos both in English and Icelandic, of course. Most of them, 90% of our videos will be in English as well. So we start by getting the hook to the shank of the fly, and the tail of the fly is what we are preparing now, and the tail is made out of peacock sword feather. A normal peacock hearl will do the job if it's like shiny enough, but the green color on the sword feather is a little different. It's a little darker green and it's has more color in it, so I prefer to use a sword feather. Next step is the body of the fly, and the body is made out of two things. It's made out of this red floss which I'm preparing, and I like to keep the floss like this. I take it down and I make two strands, so I cut it in the middle, cut it in half, and it simply gives you a better, it's a better body which you will get out of it, a little bit thicker, and it covers easier what you want to cover with the material. The front part of the body is made out of peacock hearl. Then we snip off those extra fibers, and down comes the body of the fly. And I don't know what it is. It's something like I probably said in some video before, with this color combination of this red floss and you see the green tail. There is something with it. It's not only the fish that likes it, it's just us humans as well, which say, hey, so there is something with it. Some royalty, I presume. And now we will be attaching the peacock hearl. I'm using 3 or 4 strands of the hearl, and make sure that there is a space for the head of the fly, of course, and for the wing which is coming in, and then there is a hackle in front of the wing, so there has to be, we have to take that in an account, that we must leave space for that. Snip this off, and then we'll use rooster feathers or cock feathers. This white and black badger feathers. I got this neck when I was like 9 years old or something. Still have this. It's I haven't used it too much, so there's plenty of feathers left, but this is what I use. I use a couple of feathers, so I place them together and the shiny part is outside. Then I measure it, kind of, the length of the wing I prefer to have. And then I strip off the fibers, as you see. We've just already done that. And then you kind of measure out the wing length that you prefer. And you see the wing, the body, and the green color. This fly goes very well, and it looks well to have in your box, even though you're not using it for fishing. Something fancy with it. To control the feather in a better way, I use my hackle pliers to kind of get the stems of the feather like this, a little bit down, not too hard to break it, but something like this. Then you tune the wing in position, like the position you prefer, and then you give it a few tight wraps. And you see the space from the thread and until the eye of the hook. This is the space I'm leaving for the hackle coming in. And this, I'm not kidding, this space must not be less than this. This space has to be like this. Then you build up like a little platform for the hackle. And the hackle is made out of same feather, same length of a feather. And when we make a hackle, I take the thin end of the fly, stroke the fibers backwards, attach the thinner end to the head of the fly, and I attach it so it begins in the back, and then I'm wrapping the hackle forward to the eye of the hook. That's my tactic, and I presume that's the right way to do it, because it's gonna, like we say, it's gonna get it easier that way. It's easier job to tie it that way. And remember, when you are making a hackle just on any fly, this or some other flies, to control the fibers, it's good to have hackle pliers, of course, which I'm using, but you have to stroke the feathers or the fibers of the feather backwards. Then it's always gonna be easier to control it when it's done, because we want the hackle to face a little bit backwards, not straight up, or like on a dry fly. This is like a streamer or a fly. It's supposed to fish underwater, so we want the hackle to be a little bit that direction. Then I'm wiggling the thread to catch the feather when I'm satisfied with the hackle, and then we'll trim off the feather. Then there are some unpleasant fibers that are turning forward. We'll try to get them like this, all of them, and then start to build up the head of the fly. And as you wrap the thread backwards, the fibers are automatically gonna lay down that way as you want. And that's about it. It's a beautiful fly, Light Spruce. I absolutely love this fly, and I'm happy that I got the request that somebody asked for it. You can ask for flies in the comments below. That's more than welcome, and I will try to answer all of the requests I get, as long as I know the pattern of the fly, or you can send me a picture through the email. And you can find the email in the about it description of the channel, and drop me a line or some encouragement or some stuff. The only thing left is a paint job. That's to apply a coat of varnish on the fly, and we'll do it like that. I prefer to use a needle for it, and there is already some varnish in the eye of the hook, which is that's a place where it's not supposed to be. But to remove that, I am using, actually it depends, sometimes my needle and the leftover of the Peacock hearl. That is a pretty good equipment. You just pull that through the eye and it cleans out the varnish. Just do it a few times. Take it out like this and you'll have a clean eye. So, excellent. Thanks for watching, and remember to like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.